welcome to another episode of Power Up. My name is Purity Kamande, a nutritionist by profession, and today we shall be talking about water. So every other time you'll hear people talking about drink water, drink this much amount of water, drink this number of glasses of water. So why all the rush about water? So water is very important when it comes to nutrition, and it has a number of benefits that can be said from person to person, and even depending on age, water tends to offer various benefits. So let's touch on how much water is enough. Is there anything like more than enough water? So it is recommended by WHO and a number of credible nutrition sources that a healthy adult should take at least 6 to 8 glasses. This invariably is around 1.5 to 2 liters of water per day. It changes from person to person depending on the climate that one stays in, dependent on the kind of occupation one is in, and also dependent on the kind of exercise that one engages in. So you will find that when people are diseased with some various ailments, they cannot be able to take this amount of water. Either they will be asked to take less amount of water or even more, dependent on their needs. And this is usually calculated to meet this person's needs, and this is usually done by the guidance of a physician or a nutritionist and dietitian. And with this also, let's talk about overhydration. Yes, there's a thing as such as overhydration, whereby you are taking too much water and you end up getting more damage done than the benefits come. With overhydration comes a condition we refer to as hyponatremia, whereby there is less sodium in the body. And with less sodium in the body means that your cardiovascular system cannot be able to work as it should, and you can even cause death. So it is very important that you do not overdo drinking of water and just stick to what is enough for you at a particular time. So let's look at the benefits of taking water and why it is important that one is able to take water. Number one, water acts as a coolant for everyone, especially people who live in very hot areas, very humid areas. Taking water is able to act as a coolant to the core body temperature, whereby instead of your body just feeling hot throughout, when you take water, it means your core body temperature is brought to a regular body temperature. Number two, water helps especially with relief from constipation. You'll find that when you're taking water, and adequate water at that, you do not have issues when it comes to bowel movement and even when it comes to urination. 3, water helps a lot, especially when it comes to various body functions. Breathing is dependent on water, digestion is dependent on water, movements and circulation is dependent on water. So it is very important that you're able to take water to be able for your body to function at an optimum level. Also, water is very important, especially when it comes to flushing out toxins from the body, especially when it comes to the method of excretion through urination. Your body is dependent on water to be able to flush out these particular toxins through the kidneys and in turn give out urine. So without water, then your body will be overworking to be able to flush out these toxins, and with that you will find that you're having problems. It is also very key, especially for digestion. For a person who is able to take water, their digestion becomes easy, and it is important for them also be able to take in not just water, also be able to take in other fruits which are very rich in water, things like your watermelon, your cucumbers, your tomatoes, in addition to the water that you take. Your fluid intake is very dependent on water, in addition to other fluids that you're taking in as well. Your tea, your coffee, your fruits, and at the end of the day, you will find that people saying, I drank this amount of tea, so I don't need to take water. This is absolutely false. You need to take water in addition to other fluids that you're taking throughout the day. Another thing that comes up, especially when you're taking less amounts of water, is the condition we call dehydration. This is whereby you're not able to meet your water needs for a particular time, and dehydration tends to be very dangerous and in some cases can be fatal, especially when it comes to small children and adults of an older age. So it is important that you be on the lookout for dehydration. Dehydration signs and symptoms to look out are 1, headache, drying of the lips, feeling confused, fatigued. If you tend to feel this most of the time, it is pointing out to you feeling dehydration. By the time that you're getting to feeling thirsty, most of the time your body is requiring water. So don't get to a point of feeling thirsty and dehydrated. Make it a habit to drink water. You can even keep a reminder. Every 2 hours, have 2 glasses. And by the end of the day, you'll have easily met your requirements. And for babies, the signs and symptoms to look out for dehydration will be cold to touch. They tend to be very lethargic. You will find that they're not active as they usually are. If you find this and see this with your baby, it is important that you get them to medical help as soon as possible, as dehydration tends to be very fatal to this particular group. So that has been it for Power Up today. My name is Purity Kamande. My contact and social media handles are as below. Reach out and let's talk more about nutrition.